everyone, truly unbelieving. This movie came out last year. It's called Nope, and it is starring Daniel Kaluuya, Kiki Plummer, Steven Yeun, and this movie, it is directed by Jordan Peele. First, when I saw the trailer, I only saw the first trailer for this movie. I thought this movie looks interesting. It's a Jordan Peele movie, of course. How you cannot be excited to see this? But when I was going on a plane, I saw many people was also checking it out because at the end of the day, I think a lot of people recognize Jordan Peele's his name, especially Get Out, such a brilliant movie. Also, the movie Us, it was also quite interesting. I liked both of this movie a lot, more than I think most people. I enjoyed Us because I found that movie was overall very entertaining. However, this movie, Nope, name is Nope. This movie, like, I'm gonna be honest here about this movie. I had a lot of high hope for this movie. I was thinking this movie is going to be really very good. So this movie itself, it is quite engaging when you watch it. This movie does have very interesting character like Daniel Kaluuya, Kiki Plummer, and Steven Yeun. All of this. Also another guy, tech guy. He was also interesting. All this character this movie has, they're all interesting and their acting is okay. I will say Daniel Kaluuya, who is such a brilliant actor. Recently, obviously, he won Best Actor in Oscar. He's so good actor. But Daniel Kaluuya, I feel like his acting was really, it wasn't as good as I was hoping. Like, I felt like he was really bored in this movie because his character was also getting bored. I guess it makes sense. But I feel like he wasn't like as impressive he was in his other movie. Once again, he's really brilliant actor, Daniel Kaluuya. If you have seen him in other movie, for some reason, I think he was really bored in this movie. Of course, everybody was praising Kiki Plummer. She was actually quite good in this movie. Her performance, she brought a lot of energy to it. You can feel it when you watch this movie. Also, her character has a lot to do here, so it makes sense. She was really good and charismatic. I think a lot of people really praise her about her. Steven Yeun's character was interesting, but this movie doesn't go further with his character. Very like unsatisfying with his character, I guess. Overall, I think this movie, it was quite engaging because you are watching it. What will happen? Although half of this movie is quite slow paced, boring, like nothing really happens, like, but still you want to keep watching it because you are waiting to something will happen. Overall, I think this movie, I didn't like it at all. Like, this is not a, like, this is one of this movie most people will be like, what, was it waste of time? Maybe. End of it, I felt like I wasted my time. That's why I guess the next time I have to be careful with Jordan Peele's movie. Although the direction was good, as I was saying, it is quite engaging. Story itself, it was not that good at all. I know a lot of people like this movie, but I was really like, what? Didn't get this movie at all. Although it does have very, like, there's an undertone to it. I get that. I get there is an undertone, like there's another story going on with the animal stuff, and I'm like, overall, I thought it was like, nope. That is what I was thinking, end of it. But he did bring some of like even the tech guy was interesting. Although these characters are interesting, I guess the plot and the script is not good, obviously. It was quite long. A lot of people will see this and they will be like, what? It is very unsatisfying overall, I will say, this movie. But still, I think Jordan Peele is very talented director. Although I could see Daniel Kaluuya, he was really lost in this movie. And that's my thought on this. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this movie? If you enjoyed this review, don't watch my other reviews on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.